Imagine having one unforgettable season in the NFL that everyone talks about, even years later. Today, we're counting down the top 10 unforgettable one-season wonders in NFL history. Players who left their mark in one spectacular year before fading from the spotlight. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Chris Borland. Borland's rookie season with the San Francisco 49ers in 2014 was an electrifying display of talent. He filled in for the injured Patrick Willis starting in Week 7 and immediately made his mark. Over the last 8 games of the season, Borland recorded 108 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 sack. One of his standout performances came in Week 11 against the New York Giants, where he not only made 13 tackles but also intercepted 2 passes, one being the game-sealing interception. His instincts and football IQ earned him a Pro Bowl selection and widespread acclaim as a future star. However, in an unexpected turn, Borland retired after just 1 season, citing concerns over head injuries. His early exit left fans to ponder how great he might have been if he had continued to play. At number 9 is Gary Barnidge. The Cleveland Browns tight end had a breakout year in 2015, finishing the season with 79 receptions for 1,043 yards and 9 touchdowns. Barnidge's best game came in Week 14 against the San Francisco 49ers, where he recorded 10 catches for 183 yards and a touchdown. He also had a key performance in Week 5 against the Baltimore Ravens, where he caught 5 passes for 105 yards and a touchdown, showcasing his ability to stretch the field. His impressive performance earned him a Pro Bowl nod and recognition as one of the best tight ends in the game. However, after that standout season, he struggled with injuries and inconsistencies, leading to a decline in production and ultimately fading into the background of the league. Coming in at number 8 is Vontae Davis. In 2014, Davis had a standout season with the Indianapolis Colts, accumulating 57 tackles, 2 interceptions, and establishing himself as a premier cornerback. He played a vital role in the Colts' defense, particularly in the playoffs where he helped the team reach the AFC Championship game against the New England Patriots. Davis's shutdown ability was evident as he consistently matched up against top receivers, earning him Pro Bowl and All-Pro honors. However, injuries and a dip in performance in the following seasons meant he never reached those heights again. In a shocking turn of events, Davis announced his retirement at halftime of a game in 2018, leaving fans and teammates stunned. This abrupt decision marked the end of a career that had left fans wondering what more he could have accomplished. At number 7 is the unforgettable Ickey Woods. In 1988, Woods burst onto the NFL scene with the Cincinnati Bengals, rushing for 1,066 yards and scoring 15 touchdowns. His signature Ickey Shuffle celebration became a cultural phenomenon. Woods had a stellar season that culminated in a Super Bowl appearance. One of his defining moments came in a pivotal game against the Seattle Seahawks, where he rushed for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns, solidifying his reputation. However, after the Super Bowl loss to the San Francisco 49ers, Woods suffered injuries that limited his effectiveness, and he never regained the dominant form that made him a household name. At number 6, we have Don Majkowski. Majkowski's 1989 season with the Green Bay Packers was a career-defining campaign where he threw for 4,318 yards and 27 touchdowns, leading the team to an 8-7 record. His best game came against the New York Jets in Week 5, where he threw for an astonishing 460 yards and 4 touchdowns, earning him the nickname the Magic Man. Majkowski's dynamic playmaking ability revitalized a struggling franchise, and he was seen as the future of the Packers. However, injuries in subsequent seasons derailed his career, and he was overshadowed as the team transitioned to Brett Favre, leaving fans to wonder what could have been had he remained healthy. At number 5 is the fan favorite, Peyton Hillis. In 2010, Hillis captured the spotlight with the Cleveland Browns, amassing 1,177 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns, while also adding 477 receiving yards. His best performance came against the New Orleans Saints in Week 10, where he rushed for 94 yards and 2 touchdowns, along with catching 2 passes for 25 yards, showcasing his versatility as a dual-threat back. Hillis's hard-nosed running style and breakout season earned him a spot on the cover of Madden NFL 12. However, after such a remarkable year, injuries and declining performance plagued his career, leaving fans to wonder what could have been had he maintained his momentum. Coming in at number 4 is Jay Ajayi. Ajayi's 2016 season with the Miami Dolphins was nothing short of spectacular, as he rushed for 1,272 yards and scored 8 touchdowns. He made headlines with 3 200-yard rushing games, including an incredible performance against the Buffalo Bills in Week 7, where he rushed for 214 yards and 1 touchdown. Ajayi also had a defining game against the New York Jets in Week 9, rushing for 111 yards and 1 touchdown, further solidifying his place as a top running back. His combination of speed, power, and vision showcased his potential, but injuries and inconsistent play limited his effectiveness in subsequent years, leading to a decline that left fans reminiscing about his once promising career. In the 3rd spot is Tim Tebow. Tebow's 2011 season with the Denver Broncos was a remarkable story of resilience and drama. He led the team to a 10-6 record, throwing for 1,729 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, while also rushing for 660 yards and 6 touchdowns. His ability to make plays with both his arm and legs was key to his success, and he engineered 6 comeback victories on the season. Tebow's most iconic moment came in the wild card round against the Pittsburgh Steelers, where he threw for 316 yards, 2 touchdowns, and rushed for another 50 yards, leading the Broncos to a thrilling overtime win on an 80-yard touchdown pass to Demaryius Thomas. However, his season ended in the divisional round against the New England Patriots, where he suffered a defeat and his career struggled to maintain the momentum. Tebow's unorthodox style and dedication captivated fans, but he ultimately struggled to find a consistent role in the NFL afterward. Taking the 2nd spot is Robert Griffin III, whose rookie season in 2012 with the Washington Redskins was a breathtaking blend of athleticism and skill. Griffin threw for 3,200 yards, 20 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions, while also rushing for 815 yards and 7 touchdowns. His ability to make plays with both his arm and legs led the Redskins to a 10-6 record and a division title, earning him the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award. However, the magic ended in the playoffs when he tore his ACL and LCL against the Seattle Seahawks. Despite returning for the 2013 season, he was never quite the same, and injuries haunted his career, raising questions about how great he could have been if he had stayed healthy. And taking the top spot is Josh Gordon. Gordon's 2013 season with the Cleveland Browns was nothing short of legendary. He led the league with 1,646 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns, including a stretch of 4 games where he amassed 774 yards. His most memorable performance came against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 12, where he caught 10 passes for 261 yards and 2 touchdowns, showcasing his elite speed and catching ability. Gordon's combination of size and athleticism made him one of the most dangerous receivers in the game. However, off-field issues plagued his career as he faced multiple suspensions due to substance abuse, ultimately preventing him from reaching his potential and leaving fans to wonder how great he could have truly been. As we reflect on these incredible one-season wonders, it's clear they each left an unforgettable impact, even if their moments were brief. If you're intrigued by stories of football greatness, be sure to check out our next video, Top 10 Most Underrated Players of the 2000s.